Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to keep royal baby's arrival secret, couple announce. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have announced they intend to keep the arrival of their baby secret. On Thursday, Buckingham Palace released a statement saying Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have taken a personal decision to keep the plans around the arrival of their baby private. The Duke and Duchess look forward to sharing the exciting news with everyone once they have had an opportunity to celebrate privately as a new family. Speculation that Ms. Markle won't pose for a photograph on the steps of the Lindo wing, as several royals have done before her, comes days after Kensington Palace launched an official Instagram account on behalf of the royal couple. Last week, the palace announced it had launched a verified Instagram account, under the handle @SussexRoyal, which went on to break the record for the fastest time to gain 1 million followers on Instagram. Reacting to the palace's statement, royal historian Sarah Gristwood tells The Independent, "This announcement is further evidence of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's very strong desire to do things their way. Both of them have been proving themselves very useful members of the younger generation of the royal family in recent years." However, Gristwood adds that while the news may disappoint royal fans, the bottom line is that if a woman wants to keep her birth plans private, then why shouldn't she? Royal biographer Hugo Vickers concurs with Gristwood's view, telling The Independent that Ms. Markle and Prince Harry's decision seems to be completely in character with the mother-to-be. She will do it her way. She is lucky that the Home Secretary no longer has to be present at royal births, a custom abolished between 1936 and 1948, Vickers states. In 1926, the then Home Secretary, Sir William Joynson Hicks, was present at the Queen's birth. Royal commentator Omid Scobie says he isn't surprised by the royal couple's decision to keep the birth private. They know that everyone wants to celebrate with them, and they'll facilitate that, he tells The Independent. But for that private, special moment, they want to keep it to themselves. We know from sources that Meghan is quite nervous ahead of the birth. The announcement comes days after Shutterstock royal photographer Tim Rooks said he thinks the first time we may see the couple's newborn could be via their new Instagram account. Obviously they just launched their Instagram. If they want to keep it private, they'll just issue a picture and put it on Instagram, the photographer told Cosmopolitan. Rook also warned the public not to get their hopes up to see the royal couple soon after the birth of their child. "I don't think we're going to get the same thing with the Duchess of Sussex's baby," added Rook, who has photographed all three of the Duchess of Cambridge's post-birth photographs outside the Lindo wing of St Mary's Hospital in Paddington, London. "I don't think we're going to see it at all. I think it's going to be private." The photographer bases his thinking on the fact he, and several of his photographer contemporaries, had failed to receive much information on the birth from the palace, prior to the statement. "At this point with Kate's babies, we'd been briefed by the palace, but we've had no briefings whatsoever," he explained. "At this time, at St Mary's for all the other 3 births, there was parking restrictions and all sorts of other things, and there's none of those. They've already moved into Frogmore Cottage, so why would they come up to West London to have the baby?" In November, Kensington Palace announced Ms. Markle and Prince Harry were moving out of London to Frogmore Cottage, which is located in the grounds of Windsor Castle and was their chosen wedding destination for the nuptials earlier that year. A month earlier, the palace announced Ms. Markle was expecting her first child in spring 2019. Meghan Markle backlash, Sussexes criticized over secret royal baby birth plan. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are facing a backlash after announcing they will not reveal plans for baby Sussex's arrival. Meghan, 37, and Harry, 34, have been criticized on social media over their decision to celebrate privately before sharing the news with the world. The royal baby, who will be 7th in line to the throne, is due in the next few weeks. In a statement Kensington Palace said, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are very grateful for the goodwill they have received from people throughout the United Kingdom and around the world as they prepare to welcome their baby. Their Royal Highnesses have taken a personal decision to keep their plans around the arrival of their baby private. The Duke and Duchess look forward to sharing the exciting news with everyone once they have had an opportunity to celebrate privately as a new family. The statement prompted a furious reaction on social media. One tweeted, "Does that mean the taxpayer won't be paying for anything?" Another wrote, "They want royal privileges, taxpayers to fork out millions for their cottage renovation, security, pay for them and the baby for life but don't want to share details until they are ready. Want privacy, sod off and fund yourselves." A third added, "Shame they didn't do the same with the wedding. You can't live the privileged life that we pay for and cut us out when you choose. Oh Harry. What have you done?" One more wrote on Facebook, "So she wants high-profile royal wedding, the luxuries that go with being married to a member of royal family but wants to pick and choose what she wants to do. Okay." But others rushed to defend Meghan and Harry's decision. One tweeted, "Good for them. Wishing the Duchess well." Another wrote, "Excellent news. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are not answerable to anyone and are most definitely entitled to their privacy regarding the birth of their baby. The Sussexes are allowed to continue to keep their private lives out of the media spotlight." And ITV royal editor Chris Shipp said, "Perhaps the biggest question is this: why should we expect any woman, royal or otherwise, to stand in front of a bank of cameras just hours, or even days, after she has given birth?" You can see how Meghan looked at that prospect and thought, thanks but no thanks. It comes as the royal couple are settling into their new Windsor home Frogmore Cottage. Millions of pounds have been spent renovating the property, including a nursery for their tot. Speculation is growing that Meghan could follow in the Queen's footsteps by having a home birth.